Alright guys, welcome back to this YouTube channel, Business Hub. In the previous section, we are able to integrate our calculations with our income statement. So in this section, what we are going to be doing, we are going to be linking our calculations to our SFP, that is balance sheet as we usually call it. And so stick around, and if you have not subscribed yet, this is the right time for you to do that. And also make sure that you share your concern with us, and we respond to you as fast as possible. So thank you for staying tuned, and let's proceed. Here we're going to be linking our balance sheet item. So we're going to go ahead. Let me just copy some of these informations instead of typing them one after the other again. I'm going to copy this. In your own case, you don't need to copy, you have to type. Okay, don't be lazy like me. Don't be lazy like me. Type. You're not using your hand for anything. Type. Don't be lazy like me. So I will paste this. I just want to paste the values so that I will do the formatting myself. Now after we have this, what we're going to do is to format it according to our style. This is our style. Now this is our style. So the first thing we have here is our net PPE. That's property, plant and equipment, which is our asset. So you can go ahead and say equals to, you come to your calculations, what is your net PPE? That is, net PPE means less depreciation. It's our net PPE, and when you link it, you click on it, you now say divided by the divisor, then you have your total, sum it, put your total sales style, no, subtotal sales style, yeah. We have your current asset. We have your current asset. You have your current asset. I would like this to be differentiated. I would like it to be differentiated with the totals. Yeah. So here we have the inventory. What is your inventory? Equals to your cow. Your inventory is this. You can choose to take it from here as well. You can choose to take it from here. Are you sure I'm clicking the right thing? Okay, yeah. Divided by the divisor. Okay. Now, because we already have consistency on that, I can just click and drag. Then here, this is our cash. Our cash is not yet ready. So what are we going to do? We're going to just highlight it and leave it blank. So we have our total current assets. Our total current asset is also going to be a subtotal. Then we have our total asset to be this, like this. Now our total asset is going to be our current assets, our total NCA plus our current assets, right? Plus our current asset. Then we have it. You can go ahead and click like this, select the whole thing and drag. So you have this. Now we have this as well. We have the equity and liability. Put our sales style. Equity and liability, put our sales style. And liability, current liability, we say heading 2. Then we have the loan. The loan is going to be equals to, go to your cow, your ending balance for the loan. Your ending balance for the loan is this, divided by the divisor. When you divide it by the divisor, we have this. You put your total sales reference sales style. Total sales style here equals to this sum. Can click and drag. right? You can see how the balance sheet is coming up, but it's going to, this balance sheet actually at this point is not going to balance. It's at the end when we integrate this cash and cash equivalent, that is when it is going to balance. So we have the current liabilities. So current liabilities, we have sorry, this is not supposed to be like this. Current liabilities is supposed to be this. Yeah. We have the trade payables. You go to your accounts again. That's your calculation. Current liabilities, where is our working capital? That is where we can find that. Current liabilities, we have trade payables divided by the divisor. When you divide it by the divisor, it's just the consistency already exists, and you click and drag further. Then you now put your sales tie. Then your total liability equals your sales tie. Total liability equals your sales tie. Okay, your total liability is going to be a total sales tie guide, sales tie here. Now here you're going to say summation of this, then this plus this plus this is not going to give you a total liability. Drag it further. Now you have your equity. We have your share capital. So you're going to go to your account. What is your equity? Your equity is this divided by the divisor. You can see at this point we are not doing any calculation. What we are just doing, we are integrating everything we have calculated. So retained earnings. Okay, now because we have not calculated our retained earnings yet, remember we have a space in our retained earnings that we have not integrated. So retained earnings is going to be this divided by the divisor. Now let's go ahead and fix that retained earning part. Now this retained earning part, because we do not integrate the net income, that is why we have it here. So here when you come, you go to your net, you put your equals to sign, go to your income statement. You now come to your net income. Then, but in this case, you know that we have already divided this by the divisor, which is by 1,000. So we are now going to multiply it again by the divisor, so that it will now be consistent with what we have here. So you can see the very moment we have this value, the dividend is calculated. When you drag it, it is now populated as well. What I don't understand is why these are not populated. Why are those not populated? So let's see. Okay. No, they're supposed to be populated. Why? What is wrong? Okay, see the problem, because this percentage is not here, that is why they are not populated. So now what you're going to do is, in this place you're going to put absolute referencing. You now click and drag again, so you can see it has now been populated. Okay, but all right, so it's okay, it's not a problem. So that is it on that. So let's go ahead and see. You can see that it has been integrated here, right? Is it correct? 82,115. Okay, that is correct. Now what is our total equity? Our total equity is going to be equal to this, the summation of the two. Our total equity is going to be summation of the two. Sales guide, our sales guide in sale guide is going to be subtotal. Then this is going to be equals to this plus our total equity plus our total liability. right? Our total equity plus our total liability is going to give us this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put total style guide. So you will now select all and drag further. So you can see this is what we have. Now let's do a model check. Let's do a model check. Now you say equals to this, equals to equals to this. So it's going to tell you false. That means it's not correct. So why? Because we have this minus this, right? This is the difference. This is the difference. That means our asset, our liability is greater than our asset. So until we fix that, this account will not balance. So on that note, what we are going to do is now, after this, we are going to now work on our SFP and CFS, that's cash flow statement. We're going to work on our cash flow statement. Then from that cash flow statement, we can now balance this account, and we know that our model is complete. And at this point now, when your model has balance and agree with each other, that is when you will breathe, because every other thing you are doing is tied to this account balancing, agreeing with each other. That means if the account did not agree with each other, you have to check your assumptions, or you have to check your calculations, and you have to also check your linking, the way you link it. Maybe there's something you did not link right, and you needed to make sure that you link it properly. So once you are able to do that, you'll see that your account is going to balance. So thank you for staying up to this very moment. In the next section, what we are going to be doing, we're going to look at how to link or prepare our cash flow statement, right?